How's it going, lads? Phil Potter here, and welcome to the 34th episode of Road to a Better Bollocks FC. Now, as you can see on the screen there, we've got quite a bit of coins to work with, so I decided to pick up my main man in form of Seedorf. We've got a legend in the team now, and yeah, so he'll slide in nicely there. Now, we're continuing our Gold Cup run, so we're in the semi-finals of the Gold Cup, and that's what this next game is. But before we dip our danglies into today's episode, if you're looking for some extremely cheap Ultimate Team coins, then make sure you check out thegamekeys.co.uk. Their link will be in the description below, and if you use the discount code Phil, you get a further 5% off. They also have a fully automated service, which means you get your coins in less than 5 seconds after your order, which is absolutely orgasmic. And talking about orgasmic, if you like filthy, dirty challenges, Narsing is the man, because look at this disgusting tackle. That should have been a red, but he only got booked, so good job, Narsing. Now, I got a little bit crazy here with Elia. I'm like fiddling with that R3, you know, that right analog stick like a lunatic, but it's paying off here, and we end up breaking through. I find Willems, but unfortunately the goalkeeper makes a simple save, you know. So he's only had one shot in the first half and I've had 4. So basically I should be winning, like no, that's stupid logic. But I do find Seedorf at the edge of the box, and I swear to God, I thought with his rocket of a shot he would welly that into the top corner, but it was a rubbish effort. So he's had 2 shots in the whole game. We go into extra time, and in the 91st minute he finds Dante with the most ridiculous pass ever. Bullshit. And thank you, Carl. Absolute bullshit. Now, he must have broken his neck, because that celebration looks absolutely ridiculous. Have a look at this. Like, while he was running along celebrating, he was like looking up into the crowd. Maybe his missus was flashing her tits at him, if you know what I mean. But as we were pushing on in the game, he got a second goal to completely kill it off. I hadn't a hope, and we lose 2-0 to a guy who only had 2 shots in the entire first 90 minutes of the game, you know. I was absolutely devastated. But anyway, a lot of people wanted me to pick up Memphis Depay. I think that's how you, or let me Dutchify that, if you know what I mean. Memphis Depay. Oh God. But anyway, we're going back into playing Division 3, and I'm like, come on lads, we're gonna win Division 3 this time. I'm absolutely pathetic. We come up against a Bundesliga side with I wouldn't mind having a team with Draxler and all in that, because Draxler is the dog's bollocks. But anyway, he opens the scoring in the 11th minute, and I was going, oh Jesus, here we go again. The game was a little bit laggy as well to put me off just a little bit. And then Depay, I tried to chip him, and then Leroy Fer, I think it was, tried to do some sort of bicycle kick, and he absolutely made a tit of himself. And then just before half time, basically the time where you don't want to concede a penalty or concede another goal, I decided to concede a penalty, and unfortunately I would guess the right way, and the ball still went in. This game was actually a little bit ridiculous. Look at this for a goal as well. Oh my God. And then in the 68th minute, even when I tackle the player, it bounces lovely for Aubameyang, and I go 4-0 down. There was literally nothing I could do right in this game, even after a lovely bit of skill from Wijnaldum. Then I look at that for a touch. Absolutely disgraceful. So we lose 4-0 in the first game of Division 3, and I actually gave up. That was one night. Those first 2 games of this episode, I gave up, and I go, right, you know what, I'll play it again tomorrow, right? So this is a new session of gameplay here, because basically I find if I lose a couple of games, I get frustrated, I don't play well. So I needed that little break, because we go into this next game against a Serie A side. Like in the episode I released yesterday, Balotelli destroyed me, but look at that for a beautiful tackle from Thiago Silva, I think it was. Not in my house, not today. Oh yes, you gotta love that tune. But yeah, this is some lovely stuff from JOBSON, and if that had gone in, I tell you, I would have exploded all over the shop. But Romulo to JOBSON. I always go for these little cheeky things, and they don't pay off enough. But Carlos Eduardo just wellied that ball in. Once it fell on his left foot, I knew I was sorted. But holy mother of Jesus, just before half time, El Shaarawy with an absolute rocket. Get your titties out for the lads. No, don't actually. That's a goal against me. Why would I be telling people to get their titties out? But look at that. That is absolutely delicious. Super little scoop ball from Ronaldinho. And it's only when you look at the replay you really see how good that finished. How good the technique was from Carlos Eduardo to put us 2-1 up. And look at that celebration from Romulo. Right in Buffon's face, clapping away. What an absolute arsehole. But what? Holy mother of Jesus. That pass from Bochetti. I remember when I did it there last night, I was going, holy Jesus. And unfortunately, we couldn't score from that chance. But here we go again. What a tune, lads. What a tune. So we do win the game 2-1. It was a tough game, but it was all about getting the 3 points on the board, and we did. Your man piling a load of pressure on me towards the end of the game, he was, but I just decided not to show you. No, I did. I showed you a little bit, but anyway, this guy's got team of the season, Toprak, and he's also got Aubameyang, of course. Everyone fucking does. But look at this for a passing move. I think this is one of my favourite goals I've scored in FIFA 14, because JOBSON looks like he's bollocks when Alaba is running in, and then he just seems to burst through, and the cheeky dink over Neuer. So in between Alaba and Boateng to dink it over Manuel Neuer. I mean, it was such a brilliant goal. I really did. Once I scored that, I was going, oh my god, doing the Ali G thing, you know that. You know that thing. Oh god, I'm talking through me hole. But then some lovely skills once again from Ronaldinho. I was really feeling it in this game, really enjoying the gameplay, because the night before I wasn't at all, because I was losing all over the shop, and unfortunately we couldn't get a shot off. But the skill from Ronaldinho, there's only one thing I can say about that. He really does ooze class, but we find Ronaldinho once again. He went for a little acrobatic finish, but it wasn't close enough, but we're basically piling on the pressure, and here's my finger. My finger. Oh god, I forgot that was coming up. But anyway, in the 87th minute, he ends up welly in the post with Rice, but we do win the game, so there's a little scare towards the end, but getting that win under the belt once again was absolutely delicious. So we go into our final game of the episode. I used my Dutch squad. Now, I've played a couple of games with Memphis Depay, and I'm not feeling him really. I don't think he's too good. I don't know. There's a lot of hype about him, and I haven't felt it yet. I'm going to stick with him though for a bit. Look at that turn from Wijnaldum. That would have been absolutely delicious. Yes, I am, baby. But look at this. I love this from Leroy Fair. Picks out Williams. Williams finds Wijnaldum. And it was a decent enough save, But this is a little bit ridiculous. Wijnaldum, obviously, he's in acres of space, so I love chipping the ball up like that. And the ball goes flying in the air. You expect the keeper to collect it, but then Leroy Fair just goes, I am a monster, get out. Or sorry, I am the monster, get out of the way. You know what I mean? But in the 43rd minute, he does break through, gets a few lucky little bounces with Quadrado, and then scores to make it 2-1. So I was a little bit annoyed about that. And your man actually early on in the second half started to pile on a bit of pressure himself, but thanks be, he took it to Jesus. Oh god, we're filthy. All of us Bollocks Brigade lads are filthy. But this is exactly why I love Wijnaldum. He's able to pick a pass, and I brought on Elia for Memphis Depay just because I wanted those 5-star skills on the pitch. And what a decision that was. What a managerial bit of genius that was. And we win the game 4-1. So after an absolutely terrible start to the episode, we finish on a high with 3 wins. Now, looking at my record up there, I'm not happy with that at all. It's absolutely terrible. But that's it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you did, do leave a like, because those likes help me. We hit 50,000 subscribers. What will I do for that? Leave that in the comments below as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll talk to you again soon. Have a good one. Love you.